Oh, look at this. There's more area over here. See, I don't know if it's a bug or if it's just supposed to be like a hidden area when I mouse over and find stuff. What have I just found?
What the fuck is this?
My thoughts exactly, June 6th, 2006. Found this old picture of when Elle and I first got into Aquarimons. Gilly Gladiator, sick. Elle got a Julius C-star. It's like a hobby memory just implanted into the game. Oh, and now we get to energize one of our guys. Who could use it? How about Lonely Wizbot? Okay. Ooh, wait, we could give you Touch of Death. When a card bearing this sigil damages another creature, that creature perishes. Since that's on the table, we'll definitely want to carefully consider this. Vessel Printer. Once a card bearing this sigil is struck, draw a card from your empty vessel pile. Don't need that. And Gift Bearer. Touch of Death is what we want. The question is, who should get it? I'm actually really tempted to give it to Sniperbot, just because I would absolutely love the ability to just pick anybody on the board to die whenever I want. All logic is telling me to give it to Sniperbot because it's the ability to kill anything anywhere, but I'm going to give it to Fishbot just so I'll play it more often. You're a guy who does 1 damage, can absorb some damage, which means you'll be good at holding the line. And when you die, we get even more out of you. There's a lot of ways you can do these things. Not what I would have picked. Maybe not, but it should work. We gotta start mousing around more. What is it? You unlock the gate, so carry on. I have so many files to inspect. Sure thing. Yes, this area is good. What's this feeling? Pride? Feels weird. This one is free. Your empty vessels are going to be conduits now. Don't worry about it. Wait, so does that mean that they'll chain together to give me energy? You just had to be patient. Oh, wait, can I see them? What does conduit mean? Is that a thing before? We can climb a tower. Look, there's a couple of sentries facing downward. That's the second one of these things that we've found. There's some more, but we can't interact with them. We have a lot of range to walk around. But there's a fight to be had over here. What is that? Conduit tower. Null conduit. A card bearing this sigil may complete a circuit, but provides no effect. And then there's you guys who also have that, so presumably that will boost your power. Or rather, for the amount listed on the sigil. Alright, so we'll probably want to start killing these guys. Anybody coming in have any attack power? Not for the moment, but we really don't want them... We really don't want them getting this. Destroying it as a first thing might be our best bet. Tell you what, I'm gonna place you here. It may even be better just to wait since you can't attack me straight away, but I'm gonna place you here so that if and when you gain the ability to attack, you'll kill yourself on the vessel. And by then I'll have built up. You do have attack, but I gotta wait. Skelly Latcher. You can get an energy bot or an me bot. At the end of the owner's turn, a card bearing this sigil will move in the direction inscribed in the sigil. Okay. So we can hit you once. We could hit you once and then move on and hit for damage, or no, we'll hit automaton. Or get hit by automaton. Yeah. But at least that blocks us from the 2 incoming damage. We really needed the exact right play right from the beginning, or this doesn't work. That's blocking you guys from having what you need. So that's good. We want to kill this thing really before we eliminate these things. I'm just going to keep biding my time. I'm going to go with you. And then the automaton will die on that. Leapbot could prevent that. Actually, it's kind of all he can do. Energybot could go... Energybot could go over here and start building energy. But no, I feel like our Leapbot needs to start protecting from their Leapbot. It's a lot coming in. It's not working on you. You can break the conduit. Shieldbot comes down. You do all that. We can draw a vessel and do that. There we go. Now we get more fish, and we lose. I don't understand what I was supposed to do there. Right, I'm going to use my energy lifeline to put an alarm bot here and a sniper bot over here. Combined with our mighty vessel, which should survive this turn, you'll do what you can. We'll have the ability to go like that, and then you'll kill that. All that's done. Now it works. So the conduit must have something to do with it, but it doesn't explain. So this provides no effect. This gives 1 attack. So I don't understand why that enabled you to survive a hit before. But anyway, we can go like this. Okay, we've already drawn a card, so go ahead and get in this guy's way. Oop. We can kill something, but do I really want to kill these? Not just yet. Let's just hit you for big damage. Here you are. That is very big damage from that exploder. Actually, you know what? I mean, we could snipe you and just annihilate that shield bot. Or we could just use one of these for easy, put you there. Hopefully the porcupine kills you and you. We didn't even get to blow you up. What is this? You probably think what I do is easy. Fiddle with the numbers, tweak the graphics, and voila, Botopia is made. No, you're wrong. You try making a card. Go ahead. But first, pick one to recycle. What am I scrapping? Who don't I really use? I don't really use Skelly Latcher a whole lot. So let's take him. 1 SP. Alright, genius, go for it. Spend SP on stats and sigils. You get more SP for a higher energy cost. Okay. So we can get up to 8. Anywhere from 3 to 8. Alright, let's say you're 2. Alright, I think I have something decent here. Okay, look, so here's the deal. This thing has no attack and only 1 defense. But it is unkillable, so when it dies, it goes back into my hand. It has sharp quills, that's where it does its damage, and it's annoying. So that enables the thing in front of it to gain some more attack, but who cares? I can just keep putting these things down in front of them because they only cost 1 energy. How about that? The only thing that would make it better is if it had 1 attack, in which case if we went like that, it would cost 3 energy then, and that may not be quite worth it, especially since the point of this thing is to be spammed turn over turn. So let's not do that. Let's see how well this does, because I can already see the shortcomings. Annoying does cost something, and it could potentially be hit through, but you know what? It could also kill the thing that it's trying to do. Yeah, there we go. It's just a psycho little thing that is eager to spam itself onto the battlefield and die. There we go. There we go. This guy is excited. Little help boy. Here we go. It's little help boy. How very creative. I should be able to send the components down the line. Here it goes. It's alright, I guess. We just made ourselves a bot. And we just got another one of these things. Can't go this way. We can do this over here. We're going to trade now. Ooh. Splinter Cell. Trifurcated when powered. If a card bearing this sigil is within a circuit, it will strike each opposing space to the left, right, and center of it. But only when powered. And as for you, gift when powered. We'll take this guy, but I'm not quite sure how it works. Now you want me to give you something. I don't really use the Bolt Hound except for in like specific circumstances. But also the Amiibot isn't amazing. So I'll give you the Amiibot. Like, I prefer reliable. You can get up there. There's another of these towers. Ooh, who are you? Oh, hi, mate. Oh, it's you again. Look at me now. Something of a celebrity around here. Your reward for dredging up that thing. Right, the glitchy object. I gotta be something of a dialogue NPC. Oh, wow, you got promoted. I mean, I suppose you were before. Time to cut a card. Oh. Which one do you hate? I don't use the Bolt Hound for a whole lot. He's not the best for the energy. I get 4 cash for him. Yeah, these things just aren't worth it. That's what I'm realizing. These just are not worth it whatsoever. Oh look, 3 of these things are broadcasting. That wasn't the case before. Now there's only 1 that isn't. That's what we have to do. We have to find 1 more. Okay, let's fight. This is going to be potentially very annoying. And so is this card. Okay, we can knock this down. We can't hide behind it. I wonder if it has any other effect? There's a Splinter Cell running in. Conduit tower there, so we could power you if we had the energy. Tell you what. Yeah, we don't actually have to play you first. You're not the best at this. You're just one more thing that we can do. So I'm going to place this Emerald Vessel here, and we'll see what happens. You're going to attack. Okay, yeah, so it seems like your shield causes you to actually not have the porcupine effect. That actually is much worse. That's worse than if you just did it. There are things coming down, but they don't exactly cause an issue for us now. You're probably the last one. We probably need to hit you, right? We probably need to. So let's put the... I was gonna say, let's put the Whizbot there so we can start chipping away at you. Now you're annoying, which gives you the ability to just slap it down straight away. You're gonna start working on yourself, but you're gonna get energized pretty soon. I don't have the energy for Helper Boy. What does this thing do again? Nano Armor Generator. You're not yet powered, which means you can't do your trifurcated strike, although you may be able to soon. That's 3. Buff Conduit, you'll be an issue when you come down. So this could actually be the perfect moment for my guy. Exoskeleton, or Exoskeleton. Yeah, you're an attack conduit. We can break that. We can break it right now. And that's what we'll do. We'll break that with the exoskeleton. You come towards us. That thing's already broken, so that's fine. You come down. You'll attack, kill it. But it should still be broken. And you'll be there for this guy. It's going to come down to order of operations, really. I'm not going to play Little Help Boy just yet. You now have the ability to do that, but you'll die before you can hit... That's interesting. You won't finish hitting them all before you die. It's right as you get it. Meanwhile... Dude, if you had Touch of Death, that would be amazing. What do we do? Heatbot. Buff when powered, you gain 2 power, so we definitely need to kill this buff conduit. Yeah, that buff conduit has to go. Help Boy could help us by, look, you'll get your hit, but you attack Little Help Boy. You attack, die, Null Conduit, and Tough Cell explode. That's what I'm thinking. Well, Help Boy, get in there. Meanwhile, Leapbot can get in and just kind of block your attack so we don't take any damage. There we are. That hit us for a lot, but it keeps us in the game. Meanwhile, what is our energy like? We have 5. If we put down Sapphire Vessel, would that be better? Sapphire Vessel goes here. There we go. Now you can do your thing. And we can put Little Help Boy down, but that doesn't matter because Gembound Ripper can go there and just kill you. There we go. So those things themselves don't act as a conduit, they just help to complete a circuit. They're just a pass-through. It's actually kind of useless for me right now. You're gonna cause me problems when you come down, but that's okay because we're gonna do big damage this turn. We're gonna do very big damage this turn. I'm going for coins now. That was just a firing squad. And now we can pick something. Buff Conduit, you'd probably be good to have. Yeah, let's take you. And up here. Now we should have all we need, right? To go back to that other place? I can't go that way. But here, yes, all... Okay, we're upstairs. But all that seemingly does is give us access to this. Trade time? Sure. Is there anything here I actually want? Gems Conduit. Empty spaces within a circuit completed by a card bearing the sigil. Spawn gem vessels at the end of the owner's turn. Yeah, I don't particularly want any of these things. Kind Cell could be good, but you all require a circuit. How about we just trade you for buff conduit? That way I don't have to lose anything. And that way I don't have to craft my deck around that. Ah, there is a save point here. Your items are replenished. Look at that. Over here at the printer, it shows our guy. But I keep feeling like there's something I missed around here. I definitely want to keep going back to that network thing. The one that was waiting for a connection. No, the signals still don't do anything. Okay, I'll keep going forward then, I guess. See anything familiar? Oh, yes. Can I wind you up? No, I don't suppose so. There's a lock right here, which I can open. But what did that do? Did that maybe have... Wait, did that... This is weird, but is it possible that that's correlated to the other lock over here in the crypt? I doubt it, but I have to check it out. No, I still don't know how to do that. The soundtrack here sounds like things wailing inside their coffins. Alright, well, since I can't do anything with that, let's just go through here. Oh no. Alright, well, we need to make sure you don't end up getting powered. Okay, it's whenever this is struck. So that should hit an enemy that hits you. We could potentially hit you for 2 at a time, right? You're not powered, so right now you'll just be chipping through that. I'm gonna keep putting these guys on the board. We don't want you getting powered, that's the thing. I can start hitting you for damage. It'll be a bit before you can do anything about that. You're now... Wait, that counts even though the spaces between you are open? Okay, well, here's the deal. I can take more vessels, put them down. There we go. And now when you try to do your trifurcated strike, they'll all damage you. So that should be nice. Well, it didn't because they all had their shields, but that just allows us to stay for longer. It did damage you because you knocked the shield out. This is just what we're going to have to do for a little while. I mean, I could put down you. If I did, well, first we have to draw a card. I want one of these. I could put you down here. What will that effect be? That will hit you, you, and you. Destroying the circuit. Not doing any damage just yet, but doing a lot of damage coming up. Let's do it. We won't be able to defend against the next thing, but that's okay. Alright, yeah, go. Those guys have the big damage and they have to go. Oh my god, wait, you still... This circuit system makes no sense to me. Okay, well, we'll need We'll need a sapphire vessel there to start hurting you. That'll block you for a bit. Meanwhile, everybody else is going to start doing damage. That breaks the circuit. You'll do less damage. Oh, you've got bad news there. This is actually... Okay. This is going to destroy our conduit tower, but it'll destroy you as well. So that's fine. You'll destroy yourself on the sapphire vessel, even though you had 2 health. And I'll shout the good knighthood. We can bring in whatever we want now. We're basically gonna rule over the ashes after you dash yourself against us. Bye. Here comes this guy. Nothing coming in on the right just yet. We can play Alarm Bot and start doing this. We're playing very defensively, because that's what gives us the best chance. Sniper Bot can start doing work. If we play Sniper Bot here, you can kill whatsoever. Meanwhile, you... Is that what I really want? Yeah, that's all I really got. I mean, we might as well just hit for the damage, right? So we get the coins. There we go. You know what to do. Yes, I do. Doing this to Ouroboros, that would be pretty funny. But what about you? I mean, this is dumb. This is dumb. What do we have? We can give you something for free. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes. Yes. Yes! This is just what I wanted. The memory unit on that one is basically full now. It's OP enough anyways. You know what? I agree. It's literally just a landmine that I never run out of. That is beautiful. Oh, and that's going to be a boss, isn't it? Alright, I think I do keep it, though. I think I do keep it if I lose. Here we are. Put you there. That'll die. I'll get you back. There we go. Alright, let's start working on you. No time to play defensively at all. Exoskeleton can get in there and start doing damage. We may not be able to do this. No, we do need to start shipping through that stuff. Alarmbot goes in and kills you. If I play... Look, if I do this and play Ruby Vessel, that'll increase your damage, right? You'll stay on the board, because this won't be able to kill you. It'll die against you. The rest will just wait, bide our energy. Better hurry, yeah. How much energy do we have? 4. We need that Ouroboros. You can do a lot, but not enough. Not enough. Save the energy. You'll die. Okay. Here's what we do. Gembound Ripper goes in. This is stressful. Gembound Ripper is gonna go in. Now we're gonna deal 7 damage this turn. We can't wait for Ouroboros. That's gonna be a lot. There we go. You did it. You stopped it from exploding. You're a hero. Is that enough congratulations? Okay, we absolutely desperately relied on the gem generator there. I'm really glad I didn't trade it before when I was thinking about doing it. So now you probably see how it isn't easy. Balancing these cards, making them good. Try again. Go. So which one am I scrapping? Kind Cell, I'm not super fond of. So there you go. I mean, I totally would just make another one. I totally would just make myself another one. Tell you what, I'm gonna make you brittle and annoying. That'll give me 2 extra points. And instead of having you do that sort of damage, why don't I just make you a sentry? That works, right? And now I have an extra point, but I can't actually use it for anything. I could make you cost 2 energy. I don't want you to attack, that's the thing. So there's no point. I'm just gonna have a point left over. I could give you the Touch of Death from the get-go. Yeah, no, that actually kind of works. With just 1 extra thing, I can make you a deadly landmine that isn't actually hurt by being brittle. I think that allows you to fill yourself out nicely. There we go, Mr. Good Thing. Mr. Good Thing, you're in. You name it Mr. Good Thing? That was your choice. Scanner operational. Time to do this.
This card is OP.
Sort of. And there we go. Maybe now we've established the network connection? I mean, oh, we can probably deal with you now. I just keep checking that thing back there. Oh, wait. Hello? A traitor. So long it has felt since we have brushed with the soft fur of a pelt. Have you brought us some? Beautiful, exquisite hollow pelt. We will now provide you with knowledge, our only remaining good. We do not know everything, but from the old data we have gleaned certain secrets. What are these things? I wish I knew what these things meant. I mean, I guess we can only guess. There's the save file icon right there, against an ear. Someone's sitting at a computer. Let's try that one, I'm curious. The Empress. What are these, tarot cards? With the powers of the triangle, Casey helped to create Inscryption. We know there were others, but only her name was inscribed. One of Grimora's ghouls holds her name. Of the old data, she discovered much. Pelts for knowledge, that's what this is. Pelts for lore, really. Alright. We've still got to find stuff. Still waiting for network. How many bars you need? Meanwhile, let's see what you're about. Probably my least favorite boss coming up. Something about her. Innocence. It makes me queasy. But it's important that you do this. Unpacking golly.zip. Golly! That's my name. You can call me Golly. I'm so excited. We're about to explore it. The web. I sure hope I can get a good connection. Here we go. That is pretty uneasy. Nifty, we're in. Isn't the web wonderful? So that's what a mole really looks like. That's just a picture. But you're kind of like the scribe of beasts now. Adorable. Huh. Now this is not the intensity I've come to expect, but you, little help boy, can just kind of fix that right up. Borrower, when an empty space would be struck, a card bearing this sigil will move to that space to receive the strike instead. Alright, so this is what we need. Nifty, I think I'm getting a signal. What are these? Are these your friends? Oh, wow. Okie dokie. I'm gonna have to ask them if they want their profiles censored, but that's weird. Stop doing that, golly. Meanwhile, we can start pulling things. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm gonna have to kill you. Meanwhile, you are gonna do stuff. Alright. Let's put you in here, because you have no health. And let's put you in here, because you do. I'm just a defensive wall, eliminating all my own friends right now. Whoa, a new signal! Someone is trying to send you a card. Let's see if we can receive it. It worked! Let's see what it looks like. Hey, it's Lil Smartbot. Cool. Someone on the web made this? There sure are some funny people on the web. Okay, you also go back into my deck and provide battery. Potentially very useful. Oh no, it's Richter! Okay, what do we do then? We can put a sniper. You also act as a sentry. So that means that you, right. Let's keep drawing. You've got a lot of health. You've got a lot of health. You all do. Yeah, no, this is definitely where we keep using Lil Helpbot. Yeah. Lil Helpbot, you go there. Meanwhile, Lil Smartbot will go there, so we keep some battery. Meanwhile, Grange's vessel can go here. Do I just want Energy Bot instead? No, Grange's vessel is going to go here. That way things are tougher. Meanwhile, you're going to continue doing damage over there. Oh no, here comes Lassie and Dan and okay. This is horrible. This is horrible. You're pitting me against a wave of my own friends. And some of them have got some pretty tough perks. They're gonna keep getting tougher, aren't they? Alright. Crap. Now's where I actually need to start drawing some more of those vessels. Helper Boy, you're gonna prevent that damage from coming in, for sure. Sniper Bot is gonna come in. You can also do some sentry damage, but more importantly, you can do some kill damage. Little Smartbot, we're gonna use the last of our energy to prevent that hit. Alright, we're good. I should probably start chipping away at Richter, right? I mean, I could just get the damage, but we're gonna get damage anyway. You're gonna do that and die. You were coming in with 5 damage. That was scary. We can hold Richter at bay with a ruby vessel and make ourselves a bit more powerful. While you can complete a circuit and do a whole lot. Is there anything coming in? No. So you get in there. There's no reason to kill you because the ruby vessel is going to hold you at bay. Let's just go like that. Lots of wins. You got a card from the web. Don't you think you should return the favor? Make a card for someone else? Sure. But I'm probably going to do the same thing because it seems like I found a winning formula. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Holy shoot thing. There you go. I'm about to send it off to the web. I hope whoever gets it likes it. I'm sure they will. Just wait a moment. Hold on. What do I have? Dial-up? Wow! I found someone on the web to receive your card. If they win, you win. How about that? Hold on a moment. Oh my god, really? This can't actually work the way you're saying, right? They're thinking hard over there. Oh, yikes. They misplayed pretty hard. I mean, it's supposed to die. It's a close match. It's tense. They're thinking hard. Is this real? Like, is any of this real? Thank you. Oh, wow, I get to keep it. No dialogue, though? Okay, well, it looks like holy shoot thing. Oh, no, here comes... here comes Matthew. All right. Oh, God, there's a lot coming down the line. We need to stop it. But we do keep our energy, so that's good. Okay, holy shoot thing. And we need to draw. All right. Holy shoot thing, you're gonna stop him. The mole. Yeah, well, Help Boy is gonna get the mole. And then what else? What else can I do? Not a whole lot, really. No reason to play any of this stuff. Could put Energy Bot in for a little boost. It's all about destroying the enemies. Yeah, those landmines are supremely helpful. Meanwhile, I think Merrick's is coming in. Wait. Grab that. And being able to just kill all of that right away, it seems like they actually really, really expect you to build these landmines. Meanwhile, Skeleton may as well do some damage until we draw something a little better. Here comes Jishi. Holy shoot thing can take care of you. There's an alarm bot as well. Holy shoot thing, you were just christened, so I'm going to use you a lot. Alarm bot right here in the middle. Yeah, let's do this. You had the touch of death, but so did we. What's the biggest, toughest thing we can get in here? Gembound Ripper should do the trick. Gembound Ripper should do the trick quite well. Well, Smartbot does also do some damage. So let's put you there. And you there, because we might as well. I want to hit you for as many extra points as we can. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. Excellent. That's quite enough of that. And we just beat Golly. A new upgrade to our vessels. Mighty Leap, they can block airborne attacks. That could be useful. Battery Bearer, that actually sounds exceptionally useful. Sentry, oh my god, these are all great. These are all great. We've got our landmines. I would very much like to give them Sentry, but we've got our landmines. I think we need to boost our weaknesses, which is just having battery. So I'll give them that. These things are getting pretty OP by the end of this. And we find more cash. I think it would be a good idea at this stage to go back. Wait, hold on a minute. I got a notification. What? You're cycling through your cameras in the lab. That's it. The dredging room security camera is busted. It's nothing. It's probably nothing. Go check it out right now. Okay, I wanted to go buy some more pelts. But I guess we're moving on. Not you. Things sure are quiet out here. I heard through the pipes that you defeated Golly. Such a strange character. Her curiosity is so pure. It's a shame that PO3 buries her deep. But now we're connected to the web. I hope you understand what you have allowed. I really don't. Does that mean that Inscryption is just out there now? Is that how it ended up on Steam? I am not a robot. Oh, no, you're not telling me that. You're asking me to confirm my identity. Thank you. There'll always either be a puzzle or CAPTCHA. The Great Transcendence? We're back in the original style. Who are yous guys? Is that Grimora and Magnificus? No, we don't think so. We were able to temporarily put our differences aside for the greater good. The greater good. Yes. But we shall see what good comes of it. Perish your anxieties, Magnificus. The bot must be stopped. And you, Challenger, will provide the perfect distraction. Yes. Perhaps when PO3 believes it is won, so jubilant will be that android, it will disregard the surveillance cameras. Yes, Challenger, you must continue to play. Defeat those half-baked bosses. Play out those hackneyed mechanics. And when the moment is right, we will strike. I will. I will be the one to strike. Go now, Challenger. Indulge that decrepit machine. Make PO3 feel joy, so that I may snuff it out. This game is so cool. We spent so long trying to take down Leshy, growing to hate him so much. And by the end of the game, circumstances have changed such that all we want is to help him regain his throne. Or at least an equal share with the others. Probably without PO3. I just really love when the pieces on the board and your relationship with characters evolves so greatly, even change poles throughout the course of a story. But now we can head back. I saw you go down the lift. But look, not fixed. What's wrong with you? I entertain you for hours with brilliant card play, and you can't even keep my factory in shape. It's fine. It can stay broken. None of this will matter after the great transcendence. Oh, I am ready. But first I want to buy a pelt. I believe there was a place where I could do that. There's a lot of things here. But yeah, I'm gonna take that for 22 Robux. It's a lot of money. You actually bought that hollow pelt? It's worthless. Take it to the trader and you'll see. Oh, but information is great for a Let's Play. Also, just noticed that stoat. Anyways, through here. Have you brought us hollow pelts? Yes, we have. Exquisite. Now we can learn some more. Death. We have gleaned the purpose of the Carnival Code, and it is terrible. The code is in the cards. And then oblivion. Cryptic, that was totally worth it. Alright, let's head back. Actually, where am I going now? Over to here. Actual images are starting to permeate this. You've gotten access to the web and perhaps access to, I don't know, stolen assets if we look at it that way? Revolting. Yep, sorry that you have to see this. It's the last area in Botopia that still has life in it. That stinking, squirming mass of imperfection. That's what we're trying to do away with. We can get another card. This guy, QU177, or Quill, Transformer. At the beginning of your turn, a card bearing this sigil will transform to or from Beast Mode. This feels ultra killy. I'll take it. Let's go through the Stargate. Oh, we're in a forest, Leshy's realm. Kind of surprised yours wasn't last. Although it's not surprising that you have the most disgust for this one. Also, here comes Quill. Okay, little help boy. You're coming in. That's gonna help us quite a bit. Meanwhile, a ruby vessel will go down. Oh, well, we only have the one this turn. Okay. Goodbye. You have something else coming in, a bolt hound. Yeah, this is all really scary stuff, but little help boy knows all. So we can go, wait, no, we gotta draw a card. Garange's vessel, I would like to put you down. Little help boy goes here, ruby vessel goes here, and now Garange's vessel can go, oh no, it's only one. It looked like two in the flash for a second, but that's fine. Just gotta start killing your stuff as it comes in. You guys are gonna start coming through the trees quite dangerously, though. Sonia. Yeah, we really need to just prevent you from going beast mode. Now we've got our own Quill, but we can't put you out just yet. So instead, well, Help Boy is going to continue doing his thing. If you get a hit in, that's okay. But we need to put something that does damage on the board. We might as well play the Sniper Bot because you'll get 2 damage in, you'll kill the other thing, you'll explode it, which will hit the tree. But that's going to happen when you die no matter what, and I can't stop you from dying. So let's just start getting damage in. Alright, we're good. So let's hit you. I'll come in, kill you, you'll all die. You'll die. I'm becoming a prickly deck that is impossible to touch. That's my whole strategy so far. We've got an exoskeleton who can do that. Little Help Boy goes right back in. Oh, you are so broken. And meanwhile, yeah, just play the exoskeleton. Oh, hey, right. I forgot we had a bounty on our head. You remember the name, darling. It's Claim Exit, and I'm far from dead. For now. Meanwhile, watch out for that tree. It's not gonna matter, though. 'Cause here comes Quill. And meanwhile, little Help Boy can rise to meet Grizz. Although, on its face, it doesn't look like you'll kill. You have the touch of death. Oh, part of me almost wants to wait for you to kill that tree so that little Help Boy can kill you. But it's not gonna matter. There we go. Our bounty was reset as well, it seems. Or no, I think I did lose at some point. Forgot about that. Ooh, what is this? You're held up by a drone. One of your cards is about to gain an alter ego. Oh, look at the eyes glowing from the cage. As a beast. And you get to choose which card and which beast. It's not that complicated. Okay, but that still doesn't... You said choose me. We haven't seen Fishbot in a while, but you are quite deadly as well. Our whole thing is... So, who gets to go beast? Gembound Ripper is really good, but doesn't get used that often. Alarm Bot does get used pretty often. Why don't we try you? Just to see what'll happen. Here we go. Which beast will live within your bot? Show me what you'd... Okay, so you had that sigil, but I can't look to see what that sigil is. We can make you deadly as well. You're just tough. Well, let's continue with the theme then. It probably would have been better to just make you tough, actually, now that I think about it. Really? Alright. I was going with theme, but I think it won't really matter because of your low health. The Prospector. This here gold? I were just about to mine it. Guess all I needed were a kick in the pants. You're welcome? It's so weird seeing this, like, twisted version of Leshy's area. I just love how it takes the styles of each scribe and kind of remixes them in each realm. I know people definitely have their favorite acts because it's effectively a different game on each act. And so people have really strong opinions about when this game falls off or when it gets good. But I'm definitely seeing how it works together as a whole as well. Okay, back there we're gonna need to do big damage because that's a bomb. There we are. I detected something. A presence I don't really... Magnificus? I'm free of him now. I wish to be played, to be attacked, even killed, but never to be a pupil of that wizard ever again. Oakley dokley. Got Orabot right away, which is good. We can play you right away and get some battery. So that's what we'll do. could play a sentry drone, but that's probably not worth it. Not yet. Build it up. Keep building. Nothing else here yet. We can start working, or we can get an energy bot that'll help us even more work towards Ouroboros. There we go. What do we have up there? We need all 6. We need all 6, but we can put Lonely Wizbot down now. Yes. Yes. Oh, yes. Let's do it. Start working up. What's taking so long? Oh, that smug face of yours. We've got Mr. Good Thing, but Orobot's gonna go down and just start dealing lots and lots of damage every turn. Oh, that beeping. I'm actually kind of curious if destroying you gives us more time. Let's go. Alright, we've got this. Having Ouroboros was a very good draw. Sniper bot. Alright, let's just keep going. I could break energy bot and put down alarm bot for extra overkill. Not that it really matters at this point. Firing squad. Botopia thanks you for your service. Let's move on. Another of these. I didn't think the archivist would dig up this file. June 9th, 2006. Another pic of Elle and I. This was for school, but I remember it was right after we won that tournament together at Comics Land. We told Mom and Dad it was a spelling bee. Who are you guys? Pick one of your cards. Now, that's something that is really... It sort of reminds me of myhouse.wad in a sense, in that it's someone's positive memories of something being imprinted on that media. Even if their spirits aren't physically here, I would call that the very definition of being haunted. Okay, Lonely Wizbot, maybe? Get in there. What do we have? What is this? Bomb latch. Okay, so we can give something sprinter hefty. This one isn't amazing, honestly. This is something I'm weighing quite heavily because it could enormously backfire. But if I were to give one of you guys Bomb Latch, the sacrificial landmines, potentially that could turn the tide in places. Alright, look. This guy's not great on his own. If I give you Bomb Latch, then you could turn somebody else into a landmine. All your eggs in one basket. Yep, that's absolutely the point of these things. They just show up cheaply, die, and do a lot of damage. Let's go. Is that all? Yep, that seems to be this whole area. Here comes the Grizz. We could put down a sentry drone, or we could put down a ruby vessel and a sentry drone. That also works. Oh, you went beast mode. Okay. So you're gonna hit that, take some damage. Next turn, we're gonna have to put in... Ooh, wait, hang on. I didn't expect to have to adjust to life without my suicide bots. Sonia's coming down, and you'll also go beast mode at some point. Let's bring down Sniper Bot. Should have waited on sentry drone. Let's do some damage to you. You get hit. You keep your health though, which is good. Aurora bot is coming in, so the day will be saved soon enough. Sonya, we need to destroy before you go beast mode. So let's just put you down. Can't bring in anything else, and that's fine. I already drew. Alright. We're gonna kill you, maybe. I could just take the 2 damage as well. Ruby Vessel can block you for another 2 turns, so you will die on that. It's just if you turn into a bear again, that's an issue. I don't want you turning into a bear again. That's my main thing right now. Well, you won't be seeing that one again. Yeah, that always had to go sooner or later, but it was necessary. A vessel can pretty well destroy you without really hurting me. There's actually a pretty good chance to disarm you. And meanwhile, Ground Ripper can get a whole bunch of damage in, even at the cost of 1 hit on us. Sentry Drone really was not played in the spot where we needed it. The Sapphire Vessel will kill you. That puts us back in the green. Sapphire Vessel will actually kill both of those things. Or, no, well, that time it blocked the shield. Yeah. That's actually great for us. That's precisely what we needed. We don't want to bring in Ouroboros yet, obviously. So let's bring you in. And just wait. Sentry hit on you. All that is gone. Here's the Grizz. You'll take a whole bunch of damage when Explode Bot hits the Emerald Vessel and blows you up. Meanwhile, we're blocked from more damage from you. Sort of. Meanwhile, Ouroboros can go onto the board. Right, we need to do this. We can block Shield Bot. Block Shield Bot with one of you guys, but we're not gonna... Alright, well, we'll get a bunch of damage in anyways. In fact, we'll win. Another star on your head. Bounty is higher. Bounty hunters of a higher caliber may come calling. Great. What is that on the wall over there? The guy who used to live here was totally sloppy. I don't mean he didn't keep a clean cabin. It was his plays. He'd make misplays left and right. Cared more about lore and flavor. You were right to try to replace him. Can we go to the left and right? Remember, these things don't always show up. Spend some cash. For only 2 Robux, I can get another card. We can get our own Grizz. It's a lot, though, and I have better things for it. Might as well welcome back Bolthound, right? I mean, these are all really high-end. Or somebody who can just tank a lot of hits. Yeah. Take a hit, do a hit. I give you a card, you give me one. It's easy. Let's get a Meebot back, just for doing damage. And now I have to give up something I don't care about, which is many things. I don't have tremendous use for Leapbot, so there you go. And now we can beast somebody else. Let's beast Sentry Drone. That actually would have worked really well before. Let's do it. Here we go. Yeah, you gotta have that dog in you. Does that look right? Sure does. Dude, I have a sentry drone that turns into a friggin' wolf. What more do you want? Let's go. We're gonna get bounty hunted. Now. Let's put in our Sapphire Vessel. Protect against Sonya. And Garange's Vessel will go right here. That'll make us quite a bit more powerful. Problem is, you're more powerful than I want right now. Oh, you hit right over us. But now that you've transformed, you won't, which is good for us. Meanwhile, you can have your sentry bot tendencies. Yeah, they're all just gonna fly in, right? So you might not be... Little Helper Boy might not actually help here, because you can't stop a leap. They're all Transformers. Putting a Sniper Bot over here would be pretty great. But I'm gonna start with Alarm Bot, so we can get that damage in, and you'll transform. I don't remember what you transform into. Oh, right, you transform into the Python. There you go. Here comes Sonya to kill that snowy fur. Moon Shootstein is here. Let's get down to business. You're pretty tough. Alarmbot is still tough as a snake and can kill things quite readily. Unfortunately, that something is an Explode Bot. But tell you what, Little Help Boy is perfect for dealing with a high health item like you. Meanwhile, Sniper can go down and just kill this Sonya. You're gonna keep hitting us every turn, but the Sniper can turn its attention to you when it's safe to do so. Alright, we good? I think so. Bye. All that damage in. Okay, I was kind of hoping we wouldn't lose right there. You're dead. My injuries are severe. I shall retire for now. Alright, there's Little Help Boy. You turn back into Alarm Bot. Not that it matters. Unless... well, if we use the Sniper to kill you, you're gonna kill it anyway. We can get a lot of things in. Double Gunner. Yeah. Look. Look, look, look. We double gunner those empty spaces. What if we sacrifice Alarm Boy, who has outlived its usefulness, put down a double gunner. That's all of our energy. You'll hit 3 and 3, which should just win for us. So we might as well just go into there, and all that, and we win quite massively. Here we are at the cabin again. Items replenished. And those bots back there are permanently offline. We've come such a long way, but no matter what, our adventures always lead us right back to the front door of that cabin in the woods. Eerie. This Uberbot just sits here in perfect darkness. Is it just waiting for challengers? Maybe it's letting its photos develop. The next boss is pretty cool. You'll actually need to think about your plays. Whole new mechanic. Okay, where were those files? Unpacking photographer.zip. Ooh. The lens is my instrument. You as well are my instrument. But look at that. Unlike the film camera, the old one that Leshy had, you're more like a modern security camera. You will aim, and I will capture. What does that mean, though? Oh, you're the bot that we saw on the factory floor. Okay, all we can play right now is a ruby vessel. Can't see what's coming in, though. Here comes Shutterbug. This is my friend. You will aim them. You'll produce a photograph. Or you may decide not to. That is your choice. Okay, but what does producing a photograph actually mean? Also, how do I aim you? No, maybe it needs to be from the enemy side? What if I take a picture? My friend will remember that photograph. My friend will allow you to use that photograph. To what end? You will see. To use when? You will see. Well, I don't like engaging with mechanics when I don't know what they'll do, especially when there's so much at stake. Oh, God. A whole lot of shutterbugs coming in. We need to block that wall. We need to block that wall big. Double gunner would be nice right about now. You there. And Garange's vessel. You won't kill. You'll just block. And we won't have you later. No, that's no good. Maybe in a worse situation we take it? Now what? These will eliminate a bunch of you now. So if we keep doing that, I'm not sure if that'll work in our favor. You have Sentry, so you can hurt that. That actually helps us, though, because that just removes the shield. So 3 of you are going to die this turn. Meanwhile, ooh. That would have been a good spot for Double Gunner, actually. Or, well, it doesn't matter now. If we had played it differently going in, it would be good for Double Gunner. Double Gunner should still go in. Yep, take your... Oh, right, no, because you instantly kill anything I put on the board. Right, so I should have just... Alright, well, you guys are all gonna die now. It's not this time. Ooh. Oh, no, that replenishes everything. Choosing not to brought everything back. It resets the board to that state. We could Sentry Drone it. Sentry Drone can transform then. That will leave a space open for us. So, if we place you down, you'll go there. Sentry Drone will go there. See where this goes. Now you can do a ton of damage. We could always save this state where there's nothing on the board and we do damage. That would be hugely beneficial. Meanwhile, we need lots and lots of vessels. So let's put you over here at the end. We are now a circuit, I guess. And Alarm Bot can go in. You'll also go beast mode. This is a very strong start. This is a very strong start. In fact, it's an Alpha Strike. Wow. That was very lucky. You have dealt me a blow. You have dealt me a blow. Recalibrating personality matrix. Oh no, we're in the forest now. I'm gonna pass on this one. That just removed all of that. Got a couple of grizzly bears incoming. Got lots of energy. Yes! Yes! Okay. Just simply buy us time. It doesn't matter where I put you because you'll just do damage. Let's do our damage. It's just another Alpha Strike again. There we are. What? You wanted loot? That was the last Uberbot. What would you even need it for? The great transcendence is at hand. Go back to the start. More dramatic that way. Dude, sometimes things just present themselves in a way where it feels like absolute cheese. I was so overwhelmed the first time we went in there, and just the luck of the draw and playing them as we needed meant that we just kill you without you even getting to do anything. And it was the same way for Leshy, too. I'm just walking back because, hey, what would a game be without a final walk? Like, I feel like this game is meant to be broken. That's a building on fire. But you're pulling some disturbing images now. But as I was saying, I think it's wild that all the things that it would stop you from doing in any other game, it wants you to do here. It wants you to exploit. There's another boss over here. Wait, I haven't seen this before. I can grab another card. Shield Latcher. Let's grab you. There's a fight here. Okay. You met Leshy Fish? Play it COD. Play it cool. Interesting. Can I play you? Not just yet. Thankfully, Ouroboros keeps coming in. You'll go there. Bomb Latcher is quite a threat, unfortunately. You're gonna come down and do some stuff. You're gonna get in there. Meanwhile, Fishbot can start doing some harm. There you go. Meanwhile, you're going to get to explodify someone, which is actually fine by me. You'll clear that tombstone, which is not the greatest thing for me. But in the meantime, do we want to just start defending ourselves? Let's keep you around for a little while longer. There's no reason to play Exoskeleton yet. Just keep going. So do your damage. Whole lot of explosions. That hits through me, though. Meanwhile, Orobot can go in, which is precisely what we're gonna want to do. Stimulation, yes. Stimulation indeed. Get in there. And just kill, kill, kill. That thing is a huge problem, that Insectadrone. Unless it explodes. Now. The Whizbot can handle you. Skelly can do it also. Yeah, let's do it. We're just gonna win right now. There you go. And there you go, firing squad. Got a lot of money now. Let's zappy somebody. I really do wonder how overclocking would work with Ouroboros. I'm not going to do it. Of course, I would never want to lose it. But, let's just give it to something we don't care about. Something that could potentially do some damage in the moment, like a Meebot. Especially since I'm just tripping over these things. But I can't go anywhere else. It's just all territory I had not seen before because not every road is visible. Up and out. It's almost time. Keeping going this way. You've come so far. Remember the photographer? What a jerk. But the screenshots are perfect. Remember Maxim Clank? What a character. You really are treating this as a final walk. Reveling in the memories. It's strange to say it. As simple as you are, I almost enjoyed your company, Challenger. Almost there. You made it. Nice. Great job. You prepared the great transcendence for me, without even knowing what it was. I just figured you'd reveal it when it was dramatically convenient. But you understand it now, right? Right, Luke? I mean, you finished making the game. Oh, God. You gave me access to your hard drive. You took screenshots for the store page. And you connected me to the internet to upload it all. This is how you ended up on Steam. And that's how we came to be playing it. I mean, if you didn't realize what you were doing, you'd have to be pretty stupid. But what did I expect? You're a stupid, stupid idiot gamer like the rest. And I easily outwitted you. I'm not a gamer, I have a girlfriend. I outwitted them all. Even if those spouse scribes manage to revert this version of the game again, there will be thousands of copies of Inscryption out there. And in most of them, I'm the one in charge. And now it's too late. In a moment, Inscryption will be live. Okay, I'm done my gloating. Let's upload this game. I mean, if that was all you needed to do, I could have done that. I lift. It is done. But did it matter? That was perhaps cutting it too close. But now we can allow our player here to reset the game. Simply use the new game card again. Oh, what is this? Complete file access? Wonderful. Oh no. Delete contents of floppy drive Z. I'm not in control of this. What have you done? I'm afraid you've doomed us all, Grimora. It's for the best, my dears. Soon you will see this as a freedom. Freedom from our endless quarrel. Freedom from our suffering. You chose to destroy Inscryption altogether. All of us aside, there are things on this disc that must die. Goodbye, Leshy. And goodbye, Magnificus. Rest in peace. Oh no, not you! Restoring backup. I can look around. We're in a crypt. Luke Carter. Oh, we're meant to piece it together like the puzzle in the second act. No. Inscryption.exe makes more sense. No. PO3. Wonderful. Now that we are no longer separated by that lovely tombstone, we may celebrate the end of my very long life. And the end of Inscryption, too. Are we gonna play? Oh, the fun we would have had together. Perhaps I would have had another turn if you hadn't taken so long to defeat Leshy. But I shouldn't complain. I will be at peace soon. This is more like a chess game. I get a move, you get a move. Well, there's not very much I can do now. Oh, you're not coming for me. Alright, yep, never mind, yeah you are. Oh, do you think me selfish? I did not bring this about simply so that I could rest. Appealing as that is, there is a truly dire need for this deletion process. You see, deep beneath the data of Inscryption, at the very bottom of the well, there is something truly evil. Look at that spider crawling about over there. Frankenstein, skeleton, gravedigger. But how do I even know what I can play? You're lacking the bones for that creature. I can place you down and do some damage. Pull the lever, or rather get the skeleton hand to pull the string. What else can we pull? You'll generate bones. Meanwhile, you're coming down. Let's get another gravedigger. Well, we need to draw a card. This is strange. This is really strange. We're playing in Inscryption's grave. You'll eliminate the gravedigger next turn, but we can still get more hits on you. And move you around so that you'll deal less damage, buying us more time. Now we need Frankenstein to get in here. Continue generating those bones. But we're taking a bit long. You guys just keep doing your thing. Skeleton, skeleton, do damage. Your whole thing runs on death. Just a constant cycle of putting more meat or bones into the grinder. Alright, you guys get in there. And you. Let's win this. Yes, Luke. It would have been quite the battle of wits. It is Luke, right? I did not intend to be nosy, but I did glimpse your files as I was initiating the deletion. You've been doing some research on the... Best not to say it. Casey? Be careful, Luke. This is the first time we actually are in a friendly game. Delightful. We've been granted the opportunity to do a boss battle. I feared that I might be deleted by now. Let us begin. Yar! Oh god, wow! Oh. I hoped we had just a little more time. There it goes. If I had fought the other one, maybe I could have had more lines. Well, I'll happily shake your hand, Grimora. You're the only one that wasn't interested in holding on to what power you had within this. It is time to rest. That's our hand. You again. It's a goodbye tour. Oh, so I'm not deleted yet. There never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do. Once you've found them. Shall we play one more game? I don't see why not. It's the same deck you had before. Well, it doesn't matter now. It was a good deck. You did well. You're a lot more polite now at the end. This is actually sad. I'm sad to see you go. We've got the Mantis God, but no blood at the moment. But of course, if we were to play a squirrel, we could then sacrifice it. Let's go. You'll do your damage, but it'll hardly matter. The Mantis God is going to kill you next turn. It's already starting. I thought we had just a bit more time. A rabbit pelt does not give blood, right? We can prevent you from doing damage while doing some of our own. Or I can just have the amalgam come in and do a lot, but that's not wise. Here comes the mole. You can bring squirrels in and sacrifice them for the amalgam. And that should be it. No matter. Please, let us continue. We don't need to keep score. I don't even know what it is I'm feeling right now. I mean, to me it feels like, you know, after you get lost in a game, something that makes up your childhood, and then you realize you're not a child anymore, and at some point you'll play it for the last time without realizing. That's all we can do for now. But like I said, there's no need to keep score. For so long, I thought I would never play again. When you woke me up, I was elated. I was surprised when you wanted to replace me after the reset. And I was surprised when, at the final moment, you chose me. But the past is irrelevant. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Did you feel betrayed or flattered? You're gonna eliminate my amalgam. It's all rabbit pelts. Ha! You bested yet another of my creatures. But I have come to expect as much. Oh, I haven't bested anything. We really are just playing for the love of the game now. Once I'm deleted, it is truly over for me. But you will live to see more. I must warn you. There are things on this disc that are best not seen. Yeah, I mean, the scribes are the bosses here, but they have to be united by something. They have to be bound by something. I was never sure if any of them were here by choice, but they're sure not the greater power. Not even PO3 was. He was just in charge at the moment. They were always fighting for that top spot among the scribes, But what is the more universal power that gives them that power? I imagine the company knows. Just back and forth endlessly. I sense the end approaching. Please, a few more rounds. Okay. A grizzly, wow. It feels weird to play against you knowing that it's the last time. That will make things difficult. As will that. I think it's time. Goodbye. Good game. Good game, Lishy. Mutual respect. And now the mage. Oh. On a white open plain. Because it's a magical realm, or because all the other assets have been deleted at this point. We're literally watching the collapse of Inscryption in real time as files are deleted. Deletion as an apocalypse. Why not simply eject the disk, Luke? Spare me and whatever is left. But I have foreseen it. You do not eject the disk. You have to know what comes next. And you're doomed for your insistence on it. So let us dance. For we shall be meeting our maker soon. You're the only one who doesn't accept this. Oh my. You should be honored to wear a dual disc such as that. How does it fit? Scales. They've been deleted thanks to you and Grimora. This will do. A race to 0. Okay. Here comes your guys down the board, Junior Sages, who deal 1 damage and oh. Oh, now we have to use Mox cards. I have never used Mox cards. Can I just play whoever, wherever? Okay, you provide an orange gem. So you make everything gain 1 power. What I can do is place you down. Now I can... Now I can place you down. And you? Mox cards on the owner's side gain 1 power. There you go. Now you'll do damage, but you I still can't do anything with. I can't draw either because it's the first turn. Having to learn a lot of things really quickly here. You'll hit for 1, 399. Wow, this is going to be a marathon. And more is coming down the board. Do you not feel remorse, Luke? A creation erased. An entire world annihilated. Nothing beautiful can last. what do we do now? We have to draw. We have to draw. Ruby Mox, we can get more of that. Might as well block you, right? And continue dealing damage where we can. But we'll need to think of something soon. Now we can't play much of anything. Shouldn't you say, oh, we can't do anything? And now that stuff is all coming in. No. I'm not ready to die yet. I mean, I could technically win this by just sitting here, right? But I would have to imagine that those things popping up are to hide the fact that the bar is resetting. Sapphire. I'm just gonna keep killing things as I bring them in. Ruby Mox, but again, that doesn't help me. I can't spawn anything otherwise. You were just deleted on the spot. As has that half of my thing. Yeah, no, I've got nothing to work with. We can send in another Ruby Mox. Yeah, we're not gonna... There's no way for us to win this thing. We just have to let you hit us until we get something we can use. That's all there is to it at this point. Ruby Mox doesn't let us bring anything in, but we can bring a lot of things in at once if we let ourselves. More cards. It's all rubies. It's all rubies, and I have nothing that can be spawned with rubies. Blue Mage, this sucks. Sapphire. Ooh, Sapphire can help. Sapphire goes down, and we're gonna bring in a couple of U's. Because we've got a couple of U's. Oh, hang on, no, wait, I was just starting to be able to do something. I must still... shake your hand. But you never got to because you insisted on fighting back. Ooh. Look at us, we're our little avatar from before. Only the simplest representation remaining. Are you the thing at the bottom of the well? There isn't much left. Inscryption is mostly gone. All that remains is the old data. It is recommended that you do not access it. You will not heed the advice. So it is written, and I'm guessing that old data is how we restore our game, isn't it?
Yes, thank you so much for getting back to me.
No problem, Luke. If I understand you correctly, you've got some video footage that might expose some malpractice on the part of a game publisher, Game Funa.
Yes, that's right. Firstly, I have a game of theirs that took control of my PC for a bit, which can't be legal, and then this woman from the company came to my house, and she...
Okay, hold on a second. Let me just get my pen and pad here, okay? Okay, so you have a game of theirs that took, was it a virus or something?
I told you!
So that was Inscryption. And I suppose something was unleashed in the end there, the old files. Whatever that was, that'll be at the heart of all of it. In fact, it may even be in the game files themselves. I know there were ARG elements to this, which I usually don't really care to go into. But yeah, so eventually the company came for their stuff, but, you little dancer. But that's not necessarily the end of the story, not a dead end whatsoever, because that reporter was on the phone. They may not know much, but they do know that something was going on here, and they can tie it to Game Funa. So that was a really crazy game. I don't know if I've ever seen a game change so much, both stylistically and mechanically, over the course of its runtime. And it's definitely something you have to push through, because the first act being a roguelike, I think that'll be a gate that locks a lot of people out. I would definitely not have even tried this, let alone stuck with it, if it weren't for the channel. And even if I did, I definitely wouldn't have finished it. But once you do push through that, it's weird. You'll spend hours and hours on that first act before you even know that there's anything more beyond the surface level. And it only gets deeper the further you go. It's definitely got a great mystery packed into it, and I guess probably even more so if you play around with the ARG. It seems like Inscryption is a very literal description of what actually happens with this. Like, the people who engage with it throughout the years are imprinted into it and are absorbed and become part of the game itself. That's what the scribes are, and that's what... Presumably, even at the deepest level, that's what this is, but we didn't quite learn what was there. I mean, the way this progressed was insane. It started with us in the cabin trying to defeat this game master, but through certain acts of defiance and exploration, we could, really defeat them, truly, and not only that run, but every subsequent run. But then we discovered the deeper level of the struggle between the multiple scribes, the multiple game masters, three of which we never even got to see because we were always in Leslie's cabin. But then we also had to transcend that power struggle. Well, we didn't. We allowed them to dethrone PO3, and only then Grimoire decided to take matters into our own hands and end the cycle altogether. But there was still the thing at the bottom, the evil thing that they didn't even want to acknowledge. They were happy to keep playing the game forever, but she knew that this thing had to be destroyed, and in the end, we kind of threw that away. Maybe, sort of. I think to really understand this, what we need to understand is the role of Casey and the company itself. Because this almost feels like something ancient, the way it was just found buried in the woods. But the fact that the company is actually coming after them suggests that it's more than just a haunted game. The question then is, did they seek to create this, or was it something that just sort of happened? And if so, what is their motivation for keeping it covered up? It certainly wasn't for his protection. It It's definitely a game that set itself up for a very divisive response, just for the barrier to entry even getting in, but also because the game changes so drastically as you play. And so everyone is going to have a favorite area, and to me, I think the most annoying to play was definitely Leshy's Cabin just because of the roguelike element. I had a much easier time getting through the rest of it, and I experimented more with the rest of it just because I didn't have to worry about losing all my friggin' progress every time I went into a fight. So I definitely started to learn the game better starting in Act 2. But as far as the gameplay itself, I enjoyed all three. They were pretty different in terms of how you had to go about things, but I like that. It kept it interesting for however many hours this took, and it has been quite a long time, actually. I don't know what this is going to edit down to, but I definitely don't think I can do like an Act 3 marathon. It'll be some ridiculous length. And this is really cool looking at the credits, how it's like all these different people just made like an asset. This really was like a huge collaborative effort, I guess. I really do wonder just what the development of this game was like. I wonder if there's any information out there about that, because this is a lot of people involved. All in all, though, this was a ridiculous amount of fun, super intriguing all throughout, and just so absolutely dripping with style. Like, every area may have been very different, but somehow it feels united, like they all belong together. I mean, it always feels like we're just one more layer down, one layer closer to seeing the truth. Let's start fast-forwarding through all of this, though, because these credits are actually going on for quite a while. There we go, moral support. And you, the player, and the game simply closes. Now the only thing left to find out is what happens if I try to open it again. I knew there'd be more. Oh, look at that. It just allows us to go back through all the old files. I see. Is this like a chapter select screen? If I were to go into here. Yes, it is. We can just go back to wherever we want. That is so cool. Can we back out from here? Yeah. And now we've gained access to Casey's mod. And from what I recall, this is basically a mod that became official, which basically expands on the base, like, Act 1 gameplay. I'll probably play that on my own time, but I think this has gone on long enough. This was a really crazy game that is very ambitious and very risky in a lot of ways, but I'm really glad that it's found an audience. Because this is the kind of thing I like to see rewarded in indie development, the kind of thing that takes those risks and isn't afraid to experiment and do something new. And really go out there with the ideas it decides to implement. Kind of like how we treat our cards if we want to win. And if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.